When I was 2 years old, my mom was pregnant with my sister and had been having really bad back pain, which the doctor said was just because of her pregnancy. One night she was sitting there and started having really, really bad back pain. So my dad took her to the hospital where they tested her and found out that she had an AVM in her lung. They did emergency surgery and did an emergency C-section to take out my sister. And after her surgery, she recovered well and was fine for the next 10 years until one day when I was 12, when we were driving in the car and my mom started having a massive headache. It was blinding her. She couldn't see straight. So we pulled over and I called 911. And when they took her to the hospital, they did an MRI and couldn't see anything, told her she was having a migraine and sent her home. My aunt was an ER doctor at the time and knew that my mom wouldn't come in for just a headache, and went through the MRI herself really slowly and saw that she actually had a brain aneurysm. And catching that saved her life. They were able to coil it and she recovered and is doing fine. A few years later, when I was 16, she was going back in for another checkup on the aneurysm to make sure that everything was holding well. And a doctor asked her if she'd ever heard of HHT, which is Hereditary Hemorrhagic Telangiectasia. And it's a genetic disease that causes AVMs and nosebleeds that can be really disruptive in your life. It's genetic, so they were concerned that me or my sister may have it as well. So they did some genetic testing on my mom, and when it was proven that she did have it, they tested myself and my sister did not have it, but I did. The testing actually was really helpful in finding out that I had an AVM in my lung as well. So after all the testing and finding out that my brain was clear and my liver was clear and I just had the one in my lung, they were able to see the size and find out that I wouldn't need surgery, but now I know to keep an eye on it and to know what to look for if it were to be life-threatening at all. Finding out that I have this along with my mom brought us closer together and realizing that things are more precious and we have a better appreciation for our family and those around us and supporting each other.